Oh, so you
Ideally, I mean, obviously, I think everyone hopes that, but I definitely wouldn't marry somebody who
What's
I
too
wasn't,
early to
like,
propose to somebody?
I don't think there's ever too early if you know that it's like the right person.
Natalie, what about you?
What about me?
Like
What?
with Todd, do you feel like you're like are you hopeful that you'll be with him forever, or do you like not see a future with him? That sounds fucked up. Sorry.
I'm like, yeah, no,
but,
fuck
like,
him.
no,
We
but,
just
like,
celebrated Valentine's Day. She got a nice
sorry.
Cartier watch.
That's so
I didn't
messed
see
up.
it much longer, to be honest.
No, but like, I mean, like, do you like think of ever like, oh, like I might marry this person?
I definitely think about it, and we've been together for a year now, so it's like obviously you think about it. But we've
But you guys
also
were like secret for like a
yeah,
little
yeah,
bit.
yeah. But I feel like
I know, Madison. I hate it too.
God,
But I
remember
feel like
when-
also we haven't had our relationship like in the real world. Like we've been like doing our own thing. And we
One oak
obsess
isn't
with-
open, so we don't know how it's gonna go.
I feel that.
You know, when the bar's open, Todd's unleashed.
Todd's on the fucking sidewalk. No,
So right now she's got him locked up in the house. But
No, but I think him and I both like we love to go out. We're both like social people, and like when I go out, like I hate having somebody like hold on to me and be by me all the time because I just want to float around and talk to people.
yeah.
someone asked me this the other day. If you're dating somebody and you're dating your boyfriend, whatever, and your boyfriend's liking other girls' pictures, like bikini pics, is this a problem?
I think it's a problem. I wouldn't want my boyfriend's name on another girl's like body pic. It's a
I agree.
controversial
Nat
topic. A lot
probably
of,
would not give a shit, right?
but
Yeah.
like good for her. Like that means she's just
No,
more
I
secure
know.
than I am. Like that's
And
just
me too.
completely valid.
I'm
like
so jealous of that
so
shit.
jealous of you. Like I could.
I'd call
super
AT&T and I'd say,
insecure. Yeah.
cancel this
Oh,
landline.
I'm
don't-
so insecure.
Yeah.
Well, that's also
So
just like I've been also perpetuated trust issues my entire life, and I feel like I've had like boyfriends cheat on me before, and I've had things happen to me that I'm like I don't
think-
trust
I
anybody.
think in my past life, someone must have really cheated on me because I have some pretty big trust issues
Yeah,
for being in
no,
like, the
me
best
too.
relationships.
Me too. Yeah, see, that's crazy. But no,
Like-
I'm like so insecure when it comes to that stuff, but it's not even like an insecurity thing, like a comparison thing. I'm just more like you're mine, and I don't want you looking at other
Right.
people. I don't know.
I had a girlfriend once before the one I had for a while.
'Kay.
Liza. I don't know why I made it sound like that. But like,
Only one.
I was dating this other girl, and she told me, I was like, have you ever cheated on like a boyfriend? And we did it for like a month or two. It was like really quick. But
Oh, okay.
this was like 3 weeks in. And she was like, yeah, I used to cheat on my boyfriend. But like, and I was like, would you tell him? And she's like, no, I never tell him. Like, it's just what you got to do to keep the relationship alive sometimes.
What does that mean?
And for the next like 3 weeks, I went with it. I was like, yeah, that makes sense. And then and then it like hit me like 2 weeks in because then I started to like her more. I was like, holy fuck, this bitch is about to cheat on me.
Right, if she
anytime.
cheated on me, that's
Like,
that's so
and that's when I
wrong.
got really fucking scared. And I think that's where from then I was like, fuck, to keep the relationship. And that's why I've always been like so scared of someone cheating on me because it's like, what the fuck?
Well, yeah, I
Because-
think like relationships are like I'm forming a bond with you where I trust you with my heart, and if you're gonna cheat on me or like do something behind my back that you wouldn't, like Dr. Phil, one of my favorite people as well, he always says that like cheating
He'd
is
never cheat
anything.
on you.
Cheating is he would never cheat on his wife April, I think her name is, or Robin,
Robin.
April. I don't know where that came from. That was good. You
I
watch
dress up as
Dr.
Dr. Phil
too?
sometimes.
Oh, okay.
My wife, Robin. Get it right, Madison.
Wow, that's really good. But he always says cheating is anything you wouldn't do with your significant other in the room. And I believe that. I firmly believe that. Like, I think if I heard my boyfriend talking about a girl like who's not me and he's, you know what I mean, like I would be like, what the fuck
Right,
are you
right,
doing? And like I don't know, I think relationships are just tricky, and if you're not ready to be in one, don't be in one, because you can
Damn.
really mess with someone's head and someone's heart if you like break their trust. Like nothing hurts more, and I feel like every person has experienced this who's been in a relationship. But then like if you're going through your boyfriend's phone who you already have like a little bit of trust issues with, you're like shaking, like I don't want to find what I'm looking for, but I'm probably going to, and it's the worst feeling especially if you do. You're just like, man, I love you, and I think I know you, and I don't know you, and that hurts so much.
You and me in a relationship would be
We would
fucking
just be
a
like,
disaster.
show me your messages.
we wouldn't even be using our own phones at this point. We would have just switched phones.
Yeah, we would both have our assistants running our Instagram, so neither of us looked at our feeds or anything.
Who is somebody famous that you wouldn't go up to, like that you wouldn't approach?
I would not go up to Kevin Parker, but he was sitting in front of me on the plane where I was like, the universe is telling me to say something to you. Like, we're on the same flight. Like,
I'm not familiar with Kevin Park.
Tame Impala.
Oh yeah. You're
Kevin
obsessed
Parker.
with that.
Where I was freaking out. I actually was freaking out. The entire flight, there was a random girl next to me, and this poor girl had no idea who he was. And I was like, do you know who that is? And she's like, no. And I just like spieled to her for like 45 minutes about him. And she was like, who are you? Like, stop talking to me. And then I was getting her to like encourage me to say hi to him. I was like, tell me to
Tell
say
me
so.
to say
Like,
hi.
I need you to push me to do this. And we were sitting in first class. So it was literally just like him in one row, me in the one behind him. And then we had just played Austin City Limits, the same. He was playing Saturday night.
Oh,
I
you
played
guys
Saturday
played it
during
together,
the day.
so-
Yeah, I played under his light rig. No big deal.
You have an
And
excuse to
yes,
go up to him.
that was my
your
thing.
aim.
I was like, I have something to say. So I'm like, say something. He gets up and immediately grabs his bag and walks to the front of the plane. I'm like, shit, like I am not going to be able to say anything. And then he's standing there outside of the gate just waiting for the rest of his crew, like by himself. So I went up to him. I was like, you need to do it. And so I was like, hi, Kevin. I was like, I am Madison. I just wanted to say, this was exactly how it went down.
Yeah, you're killing.
I was like,
I feel like I'm in the
just wanted to
moment.
say, like, I really love you and I love your music and I think you're a genius and you are a pioneer and I'm just really like, I really love you. And he was like, right on, man. Like, that's sick.
Oh my
and like
God.
in his like accent, I was like, I actually played Austin City Limits yesterday too. Like, I really liked your set. It was really good. And he just like he's like just not really talkative. Like, I mean, maybe not to like strangers, I guess. And he was just like, how was it? I was like, it was really amazing. Like, it was so good, but your set was like so much better. Like, fuck me. Like, who cares about me and what I did yesterday? Like, you really killed it. And then this is the worst part. And I can't even reenact it because it's so shameful. As I was walking away, I like was like, nice to meet you. Like, thought I kind of killed it. I was like, you didn't do it horribly. It's not like you like spit on him or something.
Right,
like, I was
right.
expecting something horrible to happen. I'm like walking away, and then I remembered in my brain, like, you didn't mention to him that he mixes and masters all of his own stuff. Like, you have to say that. As I'm like
like an afterthought. Like
I'm not kidding you. I was like at least 10 feet away from him, and I was
fuck.
like, and I know you mix and master all of your own stuff. And I like turned around and like kept on fucking walking, and then I literally went in the bathroom and I called my assistant. I was like, come to the bathroom now. And I'm sitting on the floor, and I was like, I'm just such a spaz. I'm such an idiot. What did I just do? And now all of the people I work with, like all my writers and my producers, every single time I leave the studio, they're like, I don't know, you mix and master all your own. It's just the ongoing like misery of my Kevin Parker. I just hope I get to redeem myself. Kevin, I promise